The time is 8:30 in the morning. I'm on this Sunday morning, June 4th, 2017. Time now for the Peter Channel Sunday Morning News on this Sunday morning, June 4th, 2017. God! Good morning to you all. Lovely Sunday morning, June 4th, 2017. It's 8:30 a.m. and on top of the Peter Channel. Morning news on this Sunday morning is in London, where the death toll rose to 774 volunteers to attack the strike Britain with Prime Minister Theresa May blaming the ideology. Right and left react to the Paris Climate Agreement news. SpaceX may not be far away from a big milestone. In first mission that involved in both a reused rocket and a reused spacecraft, the California-based company launched a pre-fall Dragon capsule for the first time ever Saturday, using the two. Medical Casino Detector was a gamble that a fully police said as a resort world medical casino people visible more than the victims of the attack that killed 37 people on Friday. The police said the attacker was deep into debt from gambling. Japan holds evacuation drills as North Korea presses on with a missile test. 3 wives, 3 hills, Alta, the White Albert Reddit was bonus lawn with a tornado swirl behind him since the Tristan West Coast has appeared in the images and social media. Portland, Oregon, the emotional wounds from the Delhi stabbing in the Portland train yet to heal, and intentions continue building up in the city. Bill Cosby's long-awaited criminal trial charges that he drugged and molested a friend in his own begin Monday in North Side, Pennsylvania, Philadelphia. Pence then is demanding the top GOP surrogate Pence kicks out busy summer with hours stop. In New York, remembered bodies killer found dead. For an awful number of students busted by a train, a symbol of unity and process. Appeals court rules the payment of the Conservation Commission on Falls Pond Dock. Play for residents report on New Town Hall, Public Safety Complex. New England. Best arborist scale heights at Annabelle's Capron Park. Rentham, the town budget for the fiscal year kicking off July 1st highlights. Monday's annual town meeting is not a pretty picture. An awful number of town meeting Monday mostly routine. Most would say President Trump. This was all criticism and received in recent days for pulling the United States out of the Paris Climate Accord many times over. Two top dividends of information technology. Scientists are retrieving a new discovery that may suggest life on Mars have existed several billion years ago, while the life forms believed to be trapped in a lake that eventually became the Gale Crater whale, like the mackerel. Peter Childers time. 8:33 on this Sunday morning. Time now for a traffic and transit report. Nope, time now for a sports report. Boston Red Sox defeat the Baltimore Orioles 5-2 at Camden Yards, and the Knocknuts softball team defeated Knocknuts softball team defeated Case Cardinals 1-0 in the MIA D2 subsectional first round. They'll be taking on Michigan State tomorrow afternoon at 3:30 p.m. And the Knocknuts baseball team taking Ashland to the seventh quarterfinals at 3:30 p.m. Before the puck was even dropped, was good question with both teams together. So warm up by the time the Predators match started. Gannett was reveling out for the Raptors just before puck drops everywhere to play ready as the Predators defeat the Pittsburgh Penguins 5-1 to cut the Penguins' deficit of the series to 2-1. Anna Callaway, Albert Pujols posted their 6 career homer to join 8 members in a short list of baseball world league. Given the conclusion, said it today, as he missed one else instead of him. The reigning champions of Europe are still Madrid. The Spanish Cup became the first to win back-to-back UEFA Champions League titles after beating Juventus 4-1 on Saturday. Peter Chelnusa, 8:35 on this Sunday morning, and it's time now for Traffic and Treasure Pot. Let's study off on the MBT where the subway system is looking good, commuter rail, and the ferries they are looking good. Take a look at hours and motorways of the Wiggins. Last penetrate, westbound side, a little slow just by the Brooklyn stretch. I-84, westbound side, a little slow around Route 91, the North Connecticut. But the highways and byways of Connecticut that run out of Lincoln, 120 at the northbound side, also up to Route 2 in Lexington, Massachusetts. But Massachusetts highways are Lincoln, and up in Mott Direction, Maine, they are Lincoln. And New York State highways are Lincoln to Route 190 on the southbound side, also up to the Canadian border in Niagara Falls. Peter Cello News Time. 8:36 on this Sunday morning, and it's time now for a weather report. Friday, rain May after 3 p.m. Under 70 degrees. Light of wind becoming southwest 5 to 7 miles an hour. Afternoon, chest pitch is 8%. New perspective less than 7 inches possible for today. Rain best after 10 p.m. Low at 54 degrees. Southwest 5 miles and coming calm. Chest pitch is 100%. New perspective 1.5 inches possible for Monday. Rain and possibly a thunderstorm before 3 p.m. Then rain at likely patchwork at under 63 degrees and eastward about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Chest pitch is 8%. New rain possibly less than 1.5 inches possible for Monday night, a chance of rain patchwork before 3 a.m. Otherwise, cloud skies and a low at 52 degrees and northeast around 5 to 7 miles an hour. Chest pitch is 50% new possibly less than 10 inches possible for Tuesday. Chance of showers, cloud skies about 55 degrees and northeast around 9 miles gust side, 32 miles an hour. Chance pitch 50% for Tuesday. Chance of showers before 2 a.m. The earth and drizzle and chance of showers after 2 a.m. Patchwork up to 1 a.m. Otherwise, cloud skies about 49 degrees and chance pitch is 40% for Wednesday. Chance of showers before 5 p.m. Then there's a drizzle and chance of showers after 5 p.m. Patchwork before 7 a.m. Otherwise, mostly cast about 600 degrees and chance pitch is 30%. Wednesday night, there's a drizzle before 8 p.m. Mostly cast about 49 degrees. For Thursday, Putty Center the mostly cast about 6 a.m. about 49 degrees. Friday, Putty Center the mostly cast about 7 about 50 degrees. And for Saturday, mostly cast about 74 degrees. And currently, he taught it 60 degrees and fair and not its fair skies. And we have a temperature of 64 degrees, and at Mansfield it's first guys, and it's 66 degrees, and that is gonna be it out of Peter Gentle Morning News on this Sunday morning, June 4th, 2017. I'm here to say have a good morning, a good Friday, don't be a good day.